Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Alton Comet basketball tonight. We have another matchup with the Alton Comets. It's the Alton Comet Varsity boys game against the Dora Falcons. I'm joined with Ryan Deckard. I'm Ryan Deckard. We're going to bring you some Alton Comet basketball. It's going to be a good matchup. A conference rival, Dora Falcons, just entered the conference. This is their first school year in the Big Spring Conference, so a rivalry matchup. What are we looking forward to in this game?
Well, I think in the early going we'll be anxious to see how we do handling the ball. Really hoping we can cut down on our turnovers, making good shots. You know, if you get the wide open shot, of course you want to take it, but want to try not to force anything here if you're the Comets shooting this evening.
Well, let's take a look at the Comets this season so far. Last time out at home, they faced off against Summersville at homecoming, and they took the win there. That was a very electric game, very exciting against a conference rival as well. They've been kind of on a little bit of a skid. They took a loss to Neelyville on Monday, and they took a loss to Willow Springs before the Kabul Holiday Tournament, and then a loss to Eminence before the Battle of the Border. So they've lost to a few conference rivals this year, and that's going to be something to look for heading into conference later this year, later this season rather. Can they beat these conference teams? Can they win these conference games, these rival games in big situations?
Should be a fun matchup tonight. I see some kids with some size out there for the Dora Falcons, so it'll be kind of interesting to see. Of course, on our side, we've got, you know, Corbin Tharp, who's 6'1", and we got Cisco here, Jaden, listed as 6'2", but it'll be interesting. They don't have the heights on the Dora folks, but
yeah, Corbin Tharp saying at a massive 6'4", absolute animal out there. He's going to be one that they're going to probably play the most defense on tonight, if I had to guess.
He's going to have his hands full. I'm watching this Tabor Walker, a senior for Dora in warm-ups, and I'm going to assume he's going to be their starting center. He's pretty tall. I'll be anxious to see him neck and neck with Corbin. Corbin, of course, a sophomore. But I see a few folks out there for Dora with some size, so it'll be interesting to see.
And speaking of Dora, their last time out, they took the loss to Plato in the Kabul Holiday Tournament. They haven't won a game since December the 6th against Hurley. That was a big win for them. And then they won against Bradleyville back in the end of November. But other than that, Dora has not had very many wins. They're 2-9 their record. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do to attack Alton. You know, Alton's probably going to come in thinking they're the favorites, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dora tries to compete this game with a conference rival.
For sure, it should be fun, and I think we're about ready for our starting lineups.
For Dora, number 0, Tabor Walker. Number 2, Braden Alton. Number 5, Liam Gray. Number 20, Brady Thompson. And number 44, Carson Howard. And now the starting lineup for your Alton Comets. Starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 1, Hayden Willard. Starting at guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 2, Jacob Rudy. Starting at guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 11, Cade Clary. Starting at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 15, Jaden Cisco. And starting at center, a 6'4" sophomore, number 24, Corrigan, the Freight Train Tharp.
Well, there's your starting five for your Alton Comets, led by senior Jaden Cisco. We've got sophomore Cade Clary and sophomore Cade Willard. And then we've got the two freshmen, Corbin Tharp and Jacob Ruddy.
Corbin Tharp's, of course, a sophomore, actually. Tabor Walker is a senior for Dora. He's starting at center. Braden Helton, the sophomore. Liam Gray, a junior. Brady Thompson, a senior. And Carson Howard, also a senior, starting for the Falcons.
So tip-off begins, and Caden Willard's going to take it up, and easy 2 points to start this game. That was really quick, and it's a 2-0 game to start out. Dora trying to get across the court here with the full Comets playing the full court press.
Nice screen there by Howard. Back to Howard.
The shot goes up by Walker, and it's good, and we're tied. 2-2 our score at the first 2 points for the Falcons goes to Tabor Walker. Jacob Ruddy tries to go up with a shot, but that was blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. And I think that's going to be Comet basketball. Caden Willard to inbound it. Caden Willard having a massive season so far. Corbin Tharp goes up with the shot, and it's good. 4-2 now, the score here early, first minute of this game. Full court press still by the Comets. Walker needs to get across, he does. That is deflected by Cisco, and it's almost stolen by the Comets. They're on the floor fighting for it. They're going to steal the ball back. No jump ball call, and Ruddy's going to take it down. Ruddy finds Willard. Willard from three. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Tharp. He goes back up with it, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two off the foul. Great rebound and second chance points by Corbin Tharp.
Good hustle here in the early going for Corbin Tharp. Let's see if he can get a couple free throws.
No good on the first one. Despite Corbin Tharp's size, he can shoot pretty good at times, and they're going to be looking for him to get them out of some ruts, maybe finding them open later here in this game. That shot's no good either, and he's 0 for 2 at the line to start the night. Dora over to Walker. Walker finds the inside man. He goes up with it, and that one's good, and we're tied here at 4.
Carson Howard with the 2.
Willard finds Clary, and that was a foul called.
That's going to be on Brady Thompson, the senior. That's going to be his first foul of the game.
Cisco is going to inbound it to midcourt. Caden Willard setting up his offense here, gets it to Cisco, bounces off the foot of Tabor Walker, and it's out of bounds. The Comets will remain in possession. Cisco into Willard. Willard looking for an opening. Almost loses that one. Caden Willard got blocked on the pass, but he keeps it over to Ruddy. Ruddy from 3, and it's good. 3 points for Jacob Ruddy, and we're at a 7-4 ball game now. That pass over inside, and that's blocked. No, they're going to call a foul. That's going to be a foul on Jaden Cisco, his first of the night.
Nobody back for the Comets there. He got lucky. He was able to get that hard foul on him to keep him from scoring.
Senior Carson Howard's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Try to make this a 1-point game here. Under 6 minutes left in this first quarter. We're just still early in this ball game. First one is good. Howard to take his second shot. Here it is. That one's good too. So we got a 1-point game here early in this first quarter. It's 7-6 ball game. Caden Willard gets it across. He finds Tharp. Tharp goes in and he tries to pass it, but that's stolen by Walker. And it's back in the hands of Dora.
Tharp a little out of his comfort zone maybe from three-point line. You typically want to get him the ball inside, but he tries to dribble it inside and loses it. Ruddy with the tough defense there, but Dora gets the ball over to their man inside to Howard. Howard's going to go up, and he's fouled. That's a hard foul. I think that's going to be on Cisco. He's going to shoot 2.
That's going to be Cisco's second foul of the night, and so they're going to put Andrew Trantham in for Jaden Cisco, it looks like, here after this first shot.
That's big for the Comets. Already down a man tonight due to injury, and they've got Cisco with 2 quick fouls here a couple minutes into the game. So
Howard makes his first free throw, and he ties the game. He's going to look to take the lead here.
Howard's been a pretty good free throw shooter so far in the early going.
That second one's good, so the Falcons lead by 1. It's 8-7 the score now. The full court press is on, and Alton gets it across. Willard, he might go up with it, and he gets it stripped. Stolen by Thompson. The shot goes up, and that's no good. Rebounded by Corbin Tharp. And they almost threw that away, but Willard gets it. Willard's going to drive the shot. No travel call, and he gets the 2 points.
Maybe some contact there as well. Comets.
Thompson, the shot, and no good. Rebounded by Caden Willard. He's doing it all tonight. Corbin Tharp gets it. Tharp goes up. No, he goes out to the pass to Ruddy. Ruddy goes up with a shot, and it's good. 11-8 our score now as Jacob Ruddy gets 2 points. Walker looking for an opening. He's double teamed. Almost gets it stolen, but blocked by Corbin Tharp. That's out of bounds. That'll remain in the Falcons' possession.
Nice deflection there by Tharp.
Brady Thompson, the inbound, over to Walker. Walker's going to take a 3. That one's no good, and it's rebounded by Willard. Willard up with the shot. He's fouled and no good on the shot, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of a circus shot there and almost went in too. But he'll go to the line and see if he can get a couple more points.
I believe that was a foul on, that was number 5, Liam Gray with the foul. He's just a freshman, or sorry, junior. That's his first foul of the night. Caden Willard makes his first free throw. 12-8 our score. And he makes the second one. So Caden Willard getting a lot of points so far in the early going. 5-point lead for the Comets. 13-8 our score. Falcons are going to try to answer here. Tabor Walker goes out to Thompson. Thompson with the 3, no good. Rebounded by Tharp. And that one's stolen by Dora. They're going to get on the floor for that one, and that's going to be a jump ball, looks like.
I think it's out of bounds.
I couldn't tell from here.
Timeout, actually. Timeout Dora, so I guess Dora must have maintained control of that ball before it went out of bounds.
So a timeout called by Dora. They are down by 5 here. And what have we seen so far? I know it's early, but what have we seen so far in this first quarter?
It's really a back and forth game so far. We've got Carson Howard. He's made 6. He's got 6 points so far. Made 4 free throws in the early going, and then he had 1 basket. Ruddy with a 3, nice 3. He's got 5 for the game. Willard has 6 so far, and I think Tharp some deflections, blocks. So good stuff. The only thing that's really concerning at this point for the Comets is the fact that you've already got Cisco in foul trouble. So, again, we talked about the fact that Trantham's out of this game due to injury, and now you got Cisco, another one of your seniors, who is in foul trouble. So some of those junior folks are going to maybe get a chance to step up and play tonight.
Walker gets the inbound. He tries to find an open man, but that was stolen.
Nice deflection. That was good heads up on Corbin Tharp there, sticking his foot out there, just trying to disrupt the play.
Looks like that one was out of bounds. Falcons going to try it again here. Walker with it, the shot from mid-range, and that's good. 2 points for Tabor Walker. It's 13-10 now, the score.
Seems to be a pretty good ball player from what little we've seen so far here in quarter number 1.
Tharp goes into Trantham. Trantham with the layup, and it's good.
Good ball movement.
Good playmaking there by Corbin Tharp. Good job, Trantham, being there for the shot. 15-10. We're back to a 5-point lead here. Walker finds Thompson, but that one is going to be a foul.
Walker, that's something else, Ryden, I'm noticing, is Walker is their big man, but he is not afraid to dribble that ball up the court either.
Andrew Trantham with his first foul of the game. Walker finds Gray. Gray being pressed hard by Willard, and then Trantham.
He almost traveled. And to Howard. Howard trips. I think they're going to get him on a foul, though. See who the foul's on.
Might have been on
Caden Willard.
Willard.
I believe that's his first foul. So Dora will inbound it.
Shot
wide open
from
three
Gray,
in the
no
corner.
good. No good on Gray. That's rebounded by Howard. Howard does not get that one either. Corbin Tharp is there with the rebound, and Willard's going to take it across the court.
Tharp's definitely got the size on Walker.
Willard, good
nice
on the
play.
mid-range. From the free throw line, and it's good for 2 more points. 7-point lead. Thompson is going to go with the shot. No good on the mid-range jumper. Rebounded by Andrew Trantham. Willard finds Clary. Clary no good on the 3. Rebounded by Ruddy. Ruddy no good on that one. Rebounded by Tabor Walker.
Walker again bringing the ball up floor for the Falcons.
That one's knocked out of bounds by Ruddy. I couldn't tell, Ruddy or Tharp, one of the two. It'll be Falcons basketball. Sub in here, looks like Kagan Hollis is going to come in, and Corbin Tharp's going to take a little bit of a breather. Into Howard, into Walker. Walker is going to go up with it. No foul called, and that's on the 4th. They're going to call a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Falcons.
Good job by Kagan Hollis there. He just put his hands up. You saw they wanted to go to him. They wanted to go to Howard, excuse me, Walker rather, with Tharp setting down. But Hollis, who just checked in the game, just puts his hands straight up, which is the way they teach him. So good defensive play. And
fast pass inside. Walker.
Again, Hollis, hands straight up. Good play by the, let's see, what is Kagan? He's a senior. Good play there by Mr. Hollis.
And he's 6 foot, so not quite as tall as Tharp, but he makes it look like he is with his hands up.
Willard brings it up court, talking to coach about something, maybe setting up their offense.
Ruddy backs up Willard there. Trantham backs him up. He's going to go out to Willard again. Or excuse me, Ruddy. Willard, no good on the 3. Rebounded by Hollis. Good job by Hollis with the rebound. He was slapped in the face. Yeah,
Walker got him on that one. Not a good foul there by Walker, the senior.
I believe that's his first of the night. Yep, that's Walker's first foul of the night.
He's going to get free throws. I guess we're in the penalty.
Yep. Wow, that was quick. Well, I guess we just got under 2 minutes left in this first quarter. 17-10 the score, now 18-10.
Good job. Nice free throw there by Hollis, and we're going to have another substitution as Trantham checks out and Kendrick Seacrest checks in for his first action tonight, or first action of the varsity matchup, I should add. Saw him in our JV matchup.
Second one's good, and it's a 9-point lead for the Comets. That one's over to Thompson. Thompson, the shot from deep, that one's good. That's a 3-point play.
Braden Helton. Nice 3 there by Helton.
Helton, only a sophomore. We're already seeing a bunch of him tonight so far. Clary. Over to Ruddy. Ruddy from 3. That one's no good, and that's rebounded by Gray. Thompson goes up with the shot, and that's no good. Rebounded by Howard, but that was...
Nice deflection there by Hollis.
Yeah. Hey, Hollis has done a good job. When Corbin Tharp's not in the picture, he's been a good job of taking his place.
He's been solid at both ends. He's been big defensively, and he's also made a couple free throws. Oh, and that's thrown away, and
Seacrest has it. He's going to drive up. The shot is no good, good. No foul called.
Oh, and that's deflected by Clary, but Dora gets it. Under a minute to go in quarter number 1. Comets not letting off on the defensive pressure here into Walker. Walker out side and back into
foul called. That's going to be on Jacob Ruddy.
So Howard's going to shoot a couple of free throws, and
that's Jacob Ruddy's.
That
was on Kagan Hollis
actually. So.
Wow, it looked like Ruddy for a second. Hollis with his first foul of
Howard's made all 4 of his free throws so far. Let's see if I can jinx that. And he misses the first.
8-point lead for the Comets. Just under a minute left in this first quarter. Lots of action so far in the first quarter. Howard makes a second one. That gives us a 7-point ball game. Comets may hold it for the last shot. Ruddy over to Seacrest. He goes back to Ruddy. That was almost stolen by Gray.
Double
That's gonna be a travel.
Nope,
Nope,
timeout.
No, that almost
I thought he double dribbled there,
Yeah.
but timeout instead. Comets, Coach Robbins wants to talk this one over. So we got a 7-point game here. We're still in the first quarter. It's been a long first quarter.
It sure has. It's felt like a long first quarter, and we've had a lot of action so far, a lot of back and forth. We're already, both teams are at 5 fouls. So it's definitely been a very contact game, contact-heavy game, and kind of high scoring. We're at 21-14 already.
Yeah, it's been very intense on both ends of the floor, both teams. Just a 30-second timeout here, and Dora breaks the huddle. Comets about to set to break their huddle as well, and still got the same 5, it looks like, for the Comets. So Tharp still getting a breather over there on the bench. I'll be interested to see how long it goes. Of course, I guess as well as Hollis has played here, I guess maybe you feel like you can let Tharp get a little bit more rest here.
For sure. He's been really big so far, helping him back him up. Ruddy goes into Seacrest.
Comets look like they're going to try to hold for the final shot. I see him checking the game clock here.
Oh, but it's stolen by Gray, but back by Willard. Very good job by Willard. Heads up. That one's thrown out of bounds. Good job by the fans to catch that. Save the little baby from getting hit.
Protect the baby at all costs, for sure.
Very, very much so.
So we're in the penalty, so Willard will shoot 2 free throws. Not exactly how the Comets drew this one up, but they'll take it. 2 free throws here to close out the quarter. The first one's good by Willard.
Willard's already got quite a few points so far, taking a lot of shots as well.
7 points so far in the first quarter, now 8.
So we're at a
10 points, actually. Thank you, Michael.
10 points. So 9-point lead now.
Walker going to get the final shot off, and he does, and it's no good. High scoring first quarter, 23-14.
Well, we definitely have expected kind of a higher scoring game out of this one. I mean, a big rival, and I could kind of tell a little bit in that JV game that it was going to be pretty intense. There was going to be a lot of tough playing. It's only the first quarter, though, so we've still got a lot of ball game left. But what do you see so far that kind of makes you look forward to the rest of this game?
Well, I'm seeing 2 teams running up and down the court a lot, so one of the things I'll be watching to see which team is better condition, right? You know, it's easy to keep this intensity up for maybe the first half, but by the time we get to the third and even the fourth quarter, these kids are going to be wore out if we keep playing at this pace. So I'll be kind of interested to see how well conditioned each side is. Especially, we've already talked about the Comets playing a little shorthanded tonight. If I just look here at the roster of Dora and I compare that to the Comets, many more people on their roster for the Falcons than the Comets. So we don't have quite as deep as a bench either to go to.
Yeah, definitely seeing a lot more.
I don't think Willard's even taken a breather, has he, this game?
Doesn't look like it.
Tharp's back in the game.
Speaking of Willard, pass, good save by Tharp. Tharp's going to go up there. That one's no good. Willard tries to rebound it, but it remains in Dora's hands. Howard.
Up and down the court, both ends. Gray gets it inside, and that's Braxton Mayberry. So 7-point game. Braxton Mayberry, number 33, with the 2 there. Willard, jump shot, and that's good. So he's 12 points, I think, Michael, in the game. So he's coming out strong here in quarter number 2. Oh, inside, there was nobody back, and man, if you're the Comets, you get that nice jump shot on this end, and then you give up the easy 2 like that. That's frustrating. Willard out in the corner to Clary. Clary thought about it, said he drives in, shot no good, deflected by Tharp, but it's going the other way. Dora just goes right past Ruddy. Ruddy had his feet planted, but Liam Gray just cuts left past Ruddy.
Clary over to Ruddy. Ruddy finds Clary again. They're looking for some help. Into Cisco, back to Ruddy, and over to Willard. Willard goes to Ruddy, to Cisco.
Into Tharp.
A lot of passing around, no good on that shot, rebounded by Liam Gray.
A little too strong. I think Tharp may have been anticipating some contact, and so a little strong on the shot there.
Gray finding somebody. He goes over to Howard. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's Howard.
Yeah,
44 is Howard. Gray, it's stolen by Clary. Clary's going to take it himself.
That was blocked by Thompson.
A foul. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So that's number 2, the second foul on Brady Thompson, the senior.
Clary with the first one. It's only a 6-point game now, so the Falcons make it a little closer than it was. Clary takes the second one, and that one's good as well. We're back to a 7-point game. Dora trying to get across. Comets full court pressing. Liam Gray with it.
Howard sets the screen. Gray into Howard, out to the corner, but miscommunication there, so that's a turnover. That was intended for Skylar Roberts, but Skylar cuts to his left, and Howard throws it to his right. And let's see, I think we may have some slippage on the floor here. Oh, no, it's the basketball. They're going to dry the basketball off here. Lots of sweat, I'm telling you. These kids are running up and down the court. They're going to be wore out by the end of this game.
Well, I think I recognize a few cross-country runners on the Falcons roster. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've all been running lately, getting conditioned for the season.
They're going to need it in this game.
Let's just hope our boys are conditioned enough. Willard
for sure
finds Clary. Clary looking for somebody. Dora's really covering. Willard has it. He's going to drive up. No shot. No, I think it was blocked.
Yeah.
And Falcons will have it. Gray leading the floor right now. That one was stolen by Willard. Willard's going to drive up. The shot is good. No good. Looked like an easy one. That's going to be out of bounds on.
One thing that stood out to me on that play, though, was Cisco anticipated him driving past him and score, so he just plants his feet and sets the screen. So nice play right there by Cisco, something that doesn't show up in the scorecard. Oh, and Corbin Tharp deflects that. Well, I thought he did, but they're saying it's out on Dora. So
somebody's mad at the ref. threw the ball at the ref.
I thought we might have touched that last, but maybe not.
I did too. Yeah, that was. Well, anyway, we play on. We'll take that. Clary finds Ruddy. That was risky. Into Tharp. Tharp triple teamed. Out to Ruddy. Willard's open, but they get it to him. Willard is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. No, sorry. Willard with the foul, I think. Yeah, that was an offensive foul.
So that's his second, I believe, isn't it?
That is his.
Oh, it's his first. Michael with the correction there. Thank you for that, Michael.
Jacob Ruddy with the foul. So not Willard.
Oh, Ruddy. Okay, not Willard.
It was Ruddy with the foul. It looked like I thought they called offensive foul on Willard.
Okay, Howard with the screen for Gray. Gray with the wild shot. Jump ball, so no foul there, just a jump ball. It's a good defensive play. Walker coming back into the game as Skylar Roberts will take a seat.
Looks like Tabor Walker back in the game. He goes up with his shot. First shot of the quarter is no good. Cisco goes up, and that was an athletic play, but he did not get the points. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Dora. Comets up by 7, just under halfway in this game, in the second quarter. Liam Gray gets double teamed, and Willard steals it. Willard's gonna shoot 3. He's fouled and one. Wow!
Chance for the 4-point play.
Wow, that was awesome.
That was a really nice play. Willard is having one of his better games we've seen, right? I mean, he's on fire tonight.
Tabor Walker gets his 3rd foul, I believe.
If so, that would be huge. Yeah, that's his 3rd foul. And he's not liking it. Not a good foul all the way around. That's his 3rd foul, and you foul him on the 3, and he makes it. So just add insult to injury. Willard with a chance to make the 4-point play. And
he does, yes. 4-point play for Caden Willard, adding to his already great night so far. That one's out of bounds, and I think that's going to be Comet ball. Coach yelling something, trying to get his team ready. Clary over to Cisco, into Tharp. Tharp goes up with it, and it's good. 2 more points for the Comets. It's 13-point lead now, and they're starting to run away with it a little bit in this second quarter.
Nice screen there.
Into Howard. Howard goes in. The shot goes up, and that's
nice.
no good. Mayberry tried to get there.
Defense.
That was good defense by Willard. Cisco with the rebound. Willard going to go up with it, and he's going to make more. No, but he's fouled, and he's going to go back to the line. Caden Willard, seeing a lot of him at the line so far tonight.
I've lost count. I don't know if Michael can even keep up with all of his points as quick as he's scoring here.
2 fouls for Carson Howard.
16 points, and he finally misses a free throw. So he's not perfect at the line tonight, but he's pretty darn close. And he is just a sophomore. 17 points now as he makes a 2nd free throw.
14-point lead for the Comets. 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Dora trying to answer back. They need some points here. Liam Gray, he's going to drive, and he's...
Nice defensive play. Willard with the jump ball. Man, he just grabbed a hold of that ball. That's hard to do in that scenario, but he did without fouling,
especially with how fast he was going, too. That was fast play. Good heads up, good, smart basketball, high IQ basketball player
for
right
sure.
There.
Willard over in the corner to Clary. He's going to take the 3. It's no good, but Willard with the rebound. Dora is fighting over the ball with their own players, and Willard takes advantage there. Cisco, he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. So everything, Comets firing on all cylinders tonight.
There's already 4 team fouls for the Falcons in this quarter.
I don't want to jinx it, Ryden, but this is one of the better played games by the Comet boys that we've seen in a while.
So far, Andrew Trantham and Kagan Hollis are going to come in. Cade Clary and Corbin Tharp are going to take a seat. Looking forward to seeing more of Hollis in this game. He's been really big and backing up Tharp. That second one is good. We're up to a 16-point lead.
He's got a tough assignment right now. Braxton Mayberry, a freshman. He's a pretty big kid out there. He's got looks like, I think that's who he's guarding. Maybe not. Cisco's got him, I guess. Trantham. Guarding Thompson. Thompson with a fadeaway. No good. Willard with another rebound, and he's going to bring the ball up court for the Comets. And see what he wants to do here. He's driving again. Back out to Hollis. Hollis. Oh, it's blocked. Nice play there by Gray with the block, and that's going to be a foul on Willard.
I don't think so, but, well.
He doesn't agree with it.
I don't agree either, but they call it anyways. That's going to be his 2nd foul of the game.
You like the intensity, but coach is probably telling him, don't you get in foul trouble. We're going to need you. Cisco, speaking of foul trouble, he tried to reach in there, but no foul. Willard brings it up court for the Comets. It is a 14-point lead.
Willard finding somebody. Getting his offense to Trantham. Trantham goes inside to Cisco. Very risky pass. That's going to be out of bounds, and I think that's going to be Comet ball.
I like the idea there, though. That was a good idea, getting that pass in. Just couldn't quite thread the needle.
It was risky, though.
It was. Cisco's going to inbound it. Minute 45.
Cisco looking for somebody. He finds Trantham. Back to Cisco. They're going to call that out of bounds.
Be careful over there. We've got people there in the front row. Almost took a seat in somebody's lap.
Yeah, he did. Braden Helton is going to inbound it. Skylar Roberts has it. Pass it inside. The shot goes up from Mayberry, and that is good. 2 more points for the Falcons. It's a 12-point game now.
Braxton Mayberry has 8 points all in this quarter. So he's really stepped up with Walker being out.
Willard, no good. No foul either. Trantham rebounds and gets the second chance points. And we're back to a 14-point lead.
Willard, you got to be careful here. You got 2 fouls. So
yeah.
I get a little nervous seeing him. I know he plays with that intensity, but you worry about him getting another foul here. Hollis with some tough defense, but I think they're going to get him on some contact.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all right, though. He didn't make the shot. Coach is telling him, just put your hands up. It's okay.
And only two fouls as we end this first half here. Just a minute to go. No good on those free throws. Just short.
Corbin Tharp is going to come back in as Kagan Hollis is going to take a seat. Another good effort here this second quarter stint for Hollis as Trantham's back in now. Excuse me, Tharp is back in. Trantham's been in.
Rebound by Andrew Trantham. Trantham finds Willard.
Will the Comets try to hold for the final shot here? They've got 50 seconds to go in the quarter.
Falcons letting up their defense just a little bit. Tharp over to Trantham. Trantham's going to take it from 3, and he's going to splash it in. 3 points for Andrew Trantham, and that's a 17-point lead for the Comets now. The highest lead of the night. Gray goes into Mayberry. Mayberry with the shot, and he's got 2 more points.
He's had a really good quarter.
Mayberry's been there a lot inside to get those easy
10
2
points.
10 points in the second quarter for Braxton Mayberry.
Comets will hold for the final shot here. Ruddy over to Cisco, but he throws it away. That's going to stay right here. Comets will have 10 seconds to get a shot off here. Cisco inbounds. Oh, to Ruddy, but boy, there was just nowhere they could go with that. So a little too strong on the inbound. So Dora with 9 seconds to do something.
Comets full court pressing despite the 15-point lead. They're going to have the final shot probably. Thompson finds, whoa, buzzer beater. 3 points. I think that was 3. 3 points. Buzzer beater. He took the jump from the side, just threw up a shot, and gets 3 points. And that was not like last night's game. That was a for sure buzzer beater.
That for sure counted.
That for sure counted.
We don't need replay for that one. He made that one. So good job. Skylar Roberts there with a 3-point play to close out the first half. 12-point lead for the Comets as we go into halftime. And I don't know, Ryan, you want to stay here? You want to take a break? What do you want to do?
We can take a quick break, come back.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you all in a moment.
back here after a quick break here. We're at halftime, and talk about a game. 41 Comets, 29 Falcons. Well, we've seen a lot of points tonight so far, mainly from Caden Willard. Caden Willard already with 17 points on the night, just in that first half. We've seen a lot of him. He's been really leading this Comet team and taking initiative. We've seen 7 points from Andrew Trantham too, so already a lot. Jacob Reddy's got 5. Cade Clary's got 2. So does Kagan Hollis and Jaden Cisco. And then Kendrick Seacrest has 2. Corbin Tharp with 4. Very good offensive game so far by the Comets, and I say they played some pretty good defense too.
They sure have. They have made it difficult for Dora to score. I mean, we saw, I don't remember what the score was at the end of the first quarter, but it looked like we were on pace for a really high-scoring half, and I guess you could say 41 points.
23-14 at the end of the first.
So
yeah.
6 points in the second quarter, and you got to wonder how much of that was impacted with Tabor Walker. He was in foul trouble, so he didn't play as much. Although, as we mentioned earlier, Braxton Mayberry, the freshman, he really stepped up. He had, I think, 10 points, was it, in that second quarter?
Yep, 10 points just in the second quarter. He didn't play at the first quarter, but he came in the second quarter and dropped 10 points.
Yeah,
so that was awesome.
He really stepped up good, and we talked about Kagan Hollis. He stepped up good. As we had a couple of folks. We had Tharp kind of sit down for a minute, get a breather, and then Cisco got in a little bit of foul trouble earlier and got a little nervous, but some of those other players really stepped up. Trantham, we talked about him. He said he had 7 points in the first half.
Yeah, very good offensive. Both teams had some key players. But, you know, I just want to kind of highlight the fact that the Falcons are going to be in some big trouble without Walker. He's already at 3 fouls, as we mentioned, and maybe it's just coincidence, but it seems like he's just been really aggressive so far tonight, and, you know, the fouls are going to be important to watch for. But they are lucky they've got Mayberry to back them up, like we said. But that's going to be something the Falcons are going to be really watching for. And if you're the Comets, I would say you're going to try to expose that. You're going to try to take advantage of that a little bit here in the second half. Yeah,
we talked about this earlier, Ryden, but as we continue to see these two teams run up and down the court, I'm telling you, I'm going to be really curious to see who looks gassed here in the second half. That's a lot of running up and down the court. And part of this, whether or not Dora can get back in this game, could come down to their conditioning, right? We'll see how.
Well, watching the Comets and the Falcons shoot around here just before the second half, a lot of smiles on the faces, a lot of energy still. So they may have another good quarter in them before things kind of slow down in the fourth, but we'll see. You never know. That's why it's basketball. There's a lot that can happen. Comets only up by 12. They had a 17-point lead at one point during that second quarter towards the end, but that lead is down to 12 now. I expect the Falcons to chip away here, and they may catch the Comets off guard here and really come back and make this a closer game.
We also got to remember, while Willard has had a great first half, he does have 2 fouls. So, you know, you could find yourself in a situation where if he gets into foul trouble, then it kind of changes the dynamics of your team. Of course, hopefully not, but just kind of saying, if you're a Dora fan out there, this game is a long ways from over, you know, so stay tuned. Should be a fun second half.
Well, good thing is Corbin Tharp does not have any fouls yet, so he's not really on the watch list, but Kagan Hollis and Jaden Cisco both have 2 as well, so they're kind of on the foul trouble watch, if you would, so we're going to keep that in mind. Brady Thompson and Carson Howard as well for Dora have 2 fouls, so keep an eye on that as well.
And we're about ready to start the third quarter. Comets break the huddle. Dora still talking things over here. And we're about ready for the second half. Oh, and we need to give our Scorekeeper back his stat sheet. He's kind of mean mugging us right now, telling us he can't keep score if we've got his scorecard. But all kidding aside, we're ready to go here. The quarter number 3 is Braden Helton's going to inbound it for Dora.
And here we go. Falcons going to try to decrease this deficit.
Oh,
that
nice
was blocked
block
by Tharp.
by Tharp there on Braxton Mayberry. So welcome to the third quarter, says Corbin.
So the Falcons are going to keep it. Pass out.
Ray to Howard. Howard, he's posting up. He tries to lean in and draw some contact from Tharp, but ref's not having it, but he does get the 2 points. Clary over to Willard. They're putting some pressure here on him in the backcourt as they throw the ball away. Ruddy throws that away, trying to get it to Tharp. So we've got a turnover here as Gray brings it up the court for the Falcons. Gray dribbles, goes inside, no good. Tharp with the rebound. Hands that off to Willard. Willard up court to Ruddy. Ruddy back out to Willard. Willard, as Tharp sets the screen, over to Clary. Clary into Tharp. Tharp thinks about it, said he's going to drive underneath, out to Jaden Cisco. Wide open 3, and that's good. So Comets firing all cylinders to get started here in the third quarter. And what was that? What was the call there? I'm not sure what that was. You may catch that?
No, don't matter. Comets are going to have the ball. I'm not sure what that was. 13-point lead for the Comets into Tharp. Tharp, no travel called, and
nice job of holding his pivot foot there, and he gets 2 points here. So he's got, what, 6 for the game, I believe, total. Mayberry. And I don't know how there's not either an offensive foul or a defensive foul because Ruddy was on the floor. But either way, timeout.
I think, was that an Alton timeout?
I'm not sure, but typically when you see a guy on the floor, either he's in the restricted area and it's I think he was in the restricted area, so maybe we got away with one there, but either way, timeout. Comets wanting to talk this one over a little bit here. Lead is just 13.
I can definitely tell so far this third quarter the Falcons are playing a little bit more aggressively and I don't know, maybe a little bit better than they were that first half. Still early, but so far kind of liking what I'm seeing from the Falcons.
Double-digit deficit here, but they know if they're going to get back in this thing, they got to really apply the pressure here. Try to change the momentum, set a new tone here.
There you go, Howard. Howard with the deflection off the pass. Still Comet basketball. Ruddy into Willard again. They're going to try this again. They get it across the court with Cisco over to Willard, or Clary, excuse me. I don't know why I keep calling him Willard. That shot was no good, though.
Oh, nice play there by Clary.
No good on that one.
With the rebound is up, and it's good, so he's got 8 now. Nice put back there by Corbin Tharp.
15-point lead for the Comets now. Falcons get across finally. Gray goes up with the shot, and that's no good. Rebounded by Corbin Tharp. Another rebound there. We're not keeping track of rebounds.
He's had more rebounds than points. He has been
Tharp.
Huge.
Oh, foul. No.
I don't know how that's an offensive foul when you're standing underneath the cylinder, but the call on the floor is an offensive foul on Corbin Tharp.
That does not
Sorry, let my emotions show there, my bias, I guess you call it. But either way, we're probably too hard on these refs. That's not an easy job. But either way, Dora's basketball.
Still a 15-point lead. A couple minutes into this third quarter. Liam Gray finds it inside to Mayberry. Mayberry blocked by Tharp. And they're going to call a foul now. That's going to be on Corbin Tharp, I think.
So 2 quick fouls for Corbin Tharp. You jinxed it, right? And you said he didn't have any fouls
now he's got
during
2.
halftime. Now he's got 2. So.
Well, he had 2 to play with, so it's okay.
Well, I blame you if he fouls out. So.
Carson Howard to the line for 2 free throw shots. No good on the first one. Doesn't look like any sub-ins for Alton. Neither Alton nor Dora, no sub-ins so far. Howard misses the second one, but Mayberry gets the rebound and he wins up with a shot. That was no good. Rebounded by Cade Clary into Ruddy. Ruddy gets it across over to Willard. Willard looking for an opening.
Tharp tried to set a screen for him.
Cisco's open, but he takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Carson Howard. Nope. No foul there on Clary. That looked like that was going to be one. I think he refrained there a little bit. Liam Gray drives up the shot. No, pass to Mayberry, and that was good.
That was a nice play there.
That was really good. 2 more points for Mayberry. He's got 14.
Cisco gets it up court, and we got a timeout on the floor. Comets want to talk this one over, a 30-second timeout. So Dora's hanging around, still a 13-point lead, but Dora is not going quietly into the night riding.
No, certainly not, and I kind of expected this to happen. Sometimes teams, they get in the locker room, they kind of get a refresh, they reflect on the first half, and they say, hey, guys, if we want to shut down these Comets, we got to do it now. We've got to really apply some pressure. And they have. I'm just waiting, and I hope this doesn't happen as a Comet fan, but I'm just waiting for the Comets to crack a little bit and for Dora to find a little bit of an opening to squeeze through and shut them down.
Basketball is definitely a game of momentum, right? And sometimes one play can just kind of change the tone, just swing momentum. So if you're the Comets, you just want to keep playing your game and hopefully keep scoring and keep playing good defense.
Clary passes it in to Willard. Under 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Clary with it. Trying to get somebody open. He goes to Cisco, into Tharp. I think Tharp's going to go up with it. He's triple teamed out to Cisco, then to Clary. Clary to Willard. Into Tharp again, and then out to Clary. That was a nice play there. Into Tharp. Tharp's open. Nope. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Falcon basketball.
I think if Tharp would have went with his right, I think he could have. I think he had a shot there, but he prefers that left-handed shot, and it just wasn't happening for him.
Hindsight's 20/20, though. He was probably couldn't see that side. Falcons.
Oh, and they turned it over. Clary gets it. Out in the corner to
Willard from 3. Yeah!
That's good.
Woo! 3 points for Caden Willard.
Oh, that's going to be a foul there on Clary. If that was a football play, that'd be pass interference because the defender didn't turn his head around on the play.
Oh, man. 20 points for Caden Willard after that 3-point play. We have a 16-point lead now for the Comets. Falcons get it in, almost deflected by Willard. Liam Gray comes up and he gets 2 points. Liam Gray only 4 points tonight. That's stolen by Liam Gray. He goes into
back and forth we go.
Willard's going to drive up the shot. 22 points now for Caden Willard. Have him a ball game so far. Liam Gray is going to go into Howard. Howard
wide
out
open
the shot. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Cisco. Just under 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Comets up by 16 again. Clary, the shot up, and that's good.
May got away with an extra step there. Maybe the ball was deflected. I couldn't tell, but either way.
It looked like the ball was deflected there. So 18 points now. Oh, that was a good pass there. Wow, Thompson's going to go up.
We got an injured player. I think Corbin Tharp's down. I couldn't tell if he hit his wrist or his head or what it was, but he was a little bit shaken up there on that play.
Looks like he's limping, so maybe an ankle.
Not something. I mean, you appreciate the effort, but when you're 6'4", you kind of hold your breath as a coach when you see him flying through the air. So hope he's okay there. He's going to get him a breather, and looks like Kagan Hollis is going to check back in for him. So, and Andrew Trantham. Thank you, Michael. So, a couple Comet substitutions here.
Looks like Ruddy went and took a seat as well. So, looks like Not sure what we're waiting on here. I think we're waiting on the Falcons. Nope, there was a wet spot on the floor. Getting that all cleaned up. Oh, I don't like the squeak of those shoes.
So Clary's going to inbound it. He gets it into Trantham. Trantham goes up court, over to Hollis. Hollis with the shot and no good.
Rebounded by, no.
What's the call on the floor? I didn't catch the whistle. Foul on number, that's going to be an offensive foul.
Wow, he's got 3 fouls already.
Kagan Hollis, yeah, so.
That's not good with Tharp out with the injury and Hollis at 3 fouls. That's not good for the Comets.
Comets pressing in the backcourt still, even with a 16-point lead. Gray gets it across midcourt. He drives, throws it over to Howard. Howard up with a shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up again, and no good. And this time Trantham with the rebound. And Willard's going to try to bring it up court. He's heavily guarded there by the Dora defender. Willard goes baseline out to Clary. Clary dribbles around. He drives in and takes the shot, and it's no good. But Hollis with the rebound, and he gets fouled. I think the foul's on the floor, though.
Nope, that's out of bounds.
Out of bounds instead.
Looks like that was out on.
Nope, it was a foul.
Okay, well, one of the refs pointed out of bounds. So.
Howard, he's signaling that they take the ball in from the baseline, so Willard will inbound it.
That was Carson Howard with his 3rd foul. Brady Thompson's going to exit the game.
Willard into Cisco. Cisco dribbles. He drives inside over to Willard. He's going to take the corner 3, and that is no good. And Clary deflects it out of bounds, and that's going to be Dora basketball. And good call there, Michael. So they're going to get Clary with the push there on that play as well. So that's his 2nd foul. And they are in the penalty, so Dora is going to shoot free throws. And that looks like Braxton Mayberry, the freshman, who had 10 points in the first half. He's got 4 so far here in quarter number 3, and he makes the first of 2 free throws. So I believe he is their leading scorer in the game so far.
Second one good by Mayberry. Comets need to answer here. Get back in their momentum groove. Trantham wide open from 3. That one's no good, and that's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
No, they're not going to call it. Wow.
It clearly looked like he stepped out of bounds, but either way, we play on. Dora with the basketball over in the corner to Howard. Howard, Mayberry lobbied for it inside. He gets it. He turns. Nice post move there on Hollis. And 2 more points for Mayberry as he adds to his total. 18 points now in the game for him.
12-point game with 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Momentum shifting just a little bit here, it looks like. Willard's going to take his time, slow it down a little bit, run some clock.
Cisco tried to set a screen
up with
for
the
him.
shot, and that's foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Cisco was trying to set a screen there for him, but he said he goes the other way. That's Brent Mayberry. Braxton Mayberry, the freshman with a foul, and that's his 2nd. Willard makes the 1st.
23rd point for Willard in this game so far. We're still a couple minutes left in this 3rd quarter. He's going to try to get this 24th point here.
Corbin Tharp checks back in for Kagan Hollis, and Jacob Ruddy also back in to the game.
Second one good. We've got a 14-point game here. Caden Willard, 24 points.
Thompson trying to do it all himself on this play, but Tharp's right there with the rebound. And Willard's going to bring it up court for the Comets.
Dora might have been looking for a foul there, but we play on. Willard gets it stolen by Thompson. Thompson goes up, and that one's good. We've got 2 more points for Dora, and we're back to a 12-point game.
Willard smartly not doing too much there to contest the shot, not wanting to pick up his 3rd foul. When you've got the double-digit lead like this, sometimes it's best just to let him have the 2 points. Nice pass there. And Tharp goes back up, And it works out better. He misses the initial shot, but then he goes back up and gets fouled, and he makes it. So he's going to get a chance for the three-point play. No assist for Willard, but we'll take a potential for 3 points over 2 any day.
Braxton Mayberry, his third foul of the night.
Third foul for Mayberry. And that's good. So three-point play complete for Corbin Tharp. He's got 11 points now.
Mayberry exits the game. Tabor Walker back in.
Gray and Howard in the backcourt. Willard, Clary for the Comets. Gray gets it across midcourt. And he took about an extra step or two, but no call. Willard with the ball. He brings it up court, loses it, regains the control, and 2 more points for him.
26 points now for Caden Willard. A little bit left in this third quarter, about 30 seconds. Liam Gray drives up the shot, is fouled by Caden Willard. That's going to be Caden Willard's fourth foul?
Third foul, I believe. Foul?
Yep, that's third foul for Caden Willard.
So Liam Gray, the junior, will shoot 2, and the first one is no good. Some substitutions for Dora. It looks like Cooper Howard into the game. Some of these kids we saw in the first game, they just changed numbers, so. The second one's no good. And saved by Cisco. Nice effort there. Clary brings it across midcourt, and he dribbles, gets it over to Willard. And Willard sees the game clock, and I think he wants to hold maybe for the final shot. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter, up by 17. Willard dribbles. And he drives to his left. Clary out to Cisco. Cisco into Tharp. Tharp up with the shot in the left hand, and it's good. So 2 more for Corbin. Thompson tries to shoot it, and it's deflected. A block there. Nice play as we end the third quarter. Comets are up by 19 points as we head to quarter number 4.
We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to come right back. Back out of here. Fourth quarter action here at Alton High School. We appreciate all our viewers for tuning in tonight. It's been a great game so far. We always appreciate our viewers. Remember, we live stream every home game for their whole season.
Ruddy, he regains control. He almost lost control there on that one. Willard, he gets it, and Cisco out to Ruddy, back into Cisco. Cisco out to Willard. Comets maybe trying to run some clock here with a comfortable lead. Tharp over to Ruddy. Ruddy's going to take the 3, and that's no good. And Gray with the rebound. Comets not pressing. Well, they've got Ruddy pressing in the backcourt, and he steals it. Nice steal there by Ruddy, and he gets it up and in for 2 more points. Really nice play there by Jacob Ruddy.
21-point lead. Mayberry heavily guarded. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Willard. Willard gonna slow it down a little bit. No, he's just gonna power through here. Takes it from 3, yeah! 3 points for Caden Willard, 29 on the game. He's gonna hit 30, I bet you.
Floodgates starting to open here as the Comets get themselves a 24-point lead. Braxton Mayberry out to Gray. Gray's top the key. He's going to take it himself. That's no good, but Howard with the rebound, and they're going to get him on the foul. So that's going to be Comet ball. Howard, I don't think liked that call, and that's his 4. So 4 for number 44. So one more, and oh, I'm sorry, no, that's his first foul. They're saying is that right, or is that scoreboard wrong? So we think he has 4 fouls. I trust my stat keeper. So they're fixing it now.
Yeah.
So
he went to set back down. So yeah, that was
not
4.
that we don't trust the scoreboard keeper. I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, we play on. Thorpe inside in the paint. He's going to go up. No, instead out to Willard for another 3, and that's in and out.
Almost had 32.
Tabor Walker back in the game, by the way. Hasn't played as much or had as much of an impact as we thought he would, but he's been in some foul trouble as Willard steals the ball, and he may take this one to the house, and that was a
foul. Yep, there we go.
Tough foul.
I was going to say that was a late call too.
Some motions riding high there. I think he was a little frustrated. It was kind of a tough foul, but
I wonder if he was waiting for him to make it or not to call that one. That was a late call.
It was. See if he can pick up some free throws here. First one's good, and that's 30 points now. So congratulations to Caden Willard as he crosses the 30-point threshold tonight.
This kid's a beast.
And he's only a sophomore.
Second
31.
one's good, 31. Wow. Man, I hope he hits 40. I don't know. It's going to be close. That one's out of bounds on Ruddy, and that's going to be Falcon basketball still.
Well, Dora looks gassed. We talked about conditioning earlier.
Howard goes up, Thompson, excuse me. Rebounded by Caden Willard. Over to Ruddy. Ruddy's going to find an opening. Nope, no good on the shot. That was rebounded by Thompson. He finds Walker. He gets it away.
Backcourt.
Yeah, that's a backcourt violation. Very unlucky there for Dora. Not what you want to see for the Falcons as they're down by 20. Is that 26?
Yeah.
Wow. This game got out of hand quick.
Frustration starting to show on their side, too.
Caden Willard trying to add to an already amazing game. He's got 31. Ruddy from 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Thompson.
And boy, look at Willard. He's not letting up. You'd think we had ourselves a tie ball game the way he's playing defense there.
He takes this game to heart, that's for sure.
Oh, and he might have traveled. I think he was waiting for the whistle, and it never came. Maybe a side effect of having a 26-point game right now. But either way, we play on. Willard brings it up court, over to Ruddy. Ruddy underneath to Clary, and he's got 2 more points. Good heads-up play there.
28-point lead now.
Just falling apart here as he dribbles it off of his leg, out of bounds. Boy, that's frustrating for Dora. And they're going to unleash the substitutes here. So we're seeing Braden. Well, I don't know that is Braden Decker. It says 23, but we've got some substitutions in for Dora. We're going to go with what the roster says.
Caden Willard stays in the game with 31 points. Kendrick Seacrest out on the court, so is Kagan Hollis and Andrew Trantham. The shot from Seacrest is no good, but they're going to call a foul there. He's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Seacrest already has 2 points on the night. He had 2 points in that first quarter. Seacrest, first one is good. 29-point lead for the Comets.
Grant Cotham's going to check in. I believe this is his first action in the varsity matchup. He's number 12.
No good on that second one. Rebounded by Dora. So new faces out on the court for Dora. It's triple teamed right now.
13, Blake Ullman. We
Shot
saw
from
him
3
in
is
the
no
first
good.
game.
Hollis with the rebound. And foul called.
Reach in there on Ullman.
That was a frustration foul for sure. And I believe, I'm not,
Jaron Hosapple, he's going to get his first action tonight as
Caden Willard goes out. Wow, what a game for Caden Willard. He may not, I don't know if he'll be done for the night.
you have to assume that's going to be it. I think he ended up with, 31 points, so likely it for him, barring some sort of major comeback by Dora. I don't think we'll see him again.
Very good game from him. Hollis, no good on the shots. Rebounded by Hosapple, and that was no good on that shot. Very good. Very good rebound by Jaron
That's what you want to
Hosapple.
see. You know, you're up by 29, you get a chance to play. You just keep putting the pedal to the metal, right? Don't let up. Don't give them any momentum to claw their way back into this game. So that's number 1, Peyton York, we saw just a moment ago. And 13, Blake Ullman, freshman. He gets a basket. Seacrest brings it up court. Over to Hosapple. Hosapple, nice screen there by Hollis. Cawthon dribbles around. Back to Trantham. Trantham out to Hosapple with the 3, and that's good. We saw some of those in the junior varsity matchup, and he likes that corner 3.
Comets have a 30-point lead now.
Oh, he dribbled, or he passed it, but I think it was Apple's foot. Nice effort there by Trantham.
Well, looking ahead to the next game schedule, our boys face off against Licking this Saturday at 3 o'clock. So looking forward to that one. And that's in Liberty Mountain View, so that won't be at Licking. That'll be at Mountain View Liberty, I believe, for the Liberty Legends shootout. And that'll be this Saturday at 3. Hosapple up with it, and that's good. Foul and 1. And he's going to go line to make it a 3-point play. If you're a parent or grandparent at home watching your Dora player, their next matchup will be this Friday at home against Gainesville. Game time at 6 p.m.
The clock is running. That's one thing we noticed. We hit that 30-point threshold, so clock will continue to run even during free throws and etc.
Kendrick Seacrest going to take it all the way to the house, and he gets 2 more points and a timeout called by Dora.
I think it's just some substitutions maybe
No,
here.
substitutions. My apologies. I was wondering why you calling a timeout with a
Clock
34-point
continues to
game.
run.
81 to 47. Wow, a lot of points. We knew it was going to be a high-scoring game, and it sure is. Thompson goes inside to Howard. Howard up with the shot. No good.
Gets his own rebound, though, and back up, and 1. So I'm not sure who this helps the most, though, because he's going to get free throws, but if you're the Comets, that clock's still running, so.
No good on those shots. Rebounded by Cawthon.
I don't know how you figure out who that was off of. I guess they said it was off of Dora.
So as this game comes to an end, where do we kind of take away from this Comet win?
Well, it's definitely a good momentum builder for the Comets. They just seem like a well-oiled machine tonight. They all played together nicely. Of course, Willard was the leading scorer, but I just thought all the way around they played well together. For Dora, you're back to the drawing board, playing a tough conference game, right? I mean, that's it's not easy to come on the road, and I think you mentioned when was their last game, Rodney? You said earlier, it's been a while, right?
Their last game was looked like it would have been in the holiday tournament a couple weeks ago against Plato.
So maybe a little rusty from the break.
That shot from deep, no good. So we're south of 30 seconds, and that's gonna do it here tonight. The clock keeps running. We thank all our viewers for watching tonight. Appreciate all the support. It was definitely a good game. Looking at kind of player of the game, definitely Caden Willard for Alton. Absolutely a monster of a game. 31 points tonight for him. He's done really well. They're going to hold the ball, and that will officially end it. 81-51, a 30-point win for the Comets over the Dora Falcons. We thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate all the support. Have a good night.